Well, I was digging through my box of goodies here. We have TST tire system monitoring system that monitor all the tires on the RV and on the tow vehicle. And I was going through my box of goodies because you can see I keep spare batteries. We're fixing to take off to Florida, and I was checking everything and installing a couple new batteries on a couple of sensors that was no longer responding. And I was going through my box of goodies. I also give me a couple of spare sensors. I've had this installed for about 10 years now, and out of the 10 years, I think I had these two of went bad, and I replaced them. But I always keep me a couple of spares, so if one goes bad, I can replace it on the road. Pardon me, I got choked up. Had to give me a swig of Dr. Pepper. Anyways, I was going through this box, and I found all these little tire valve extenders, and I remembered these things were a pain in my keister. I guess y'all know what a keister is. But when we first got the tire monitoring system, I assumed I needed these to make it easy access to air up the tires. But I soon figured out these things are a lot more pain than they're worth. So after dealing with them for a year or so and always fighting leaks, I just got rid of them completely. And something else I learned when we first got the tire monitoring system, we got these pass-through style. Well, I quickly realized when you go to add air through the pass-through, it's very slow. So I would not recommend, if you're going to get a tire monitoring system, at least the TST style or brand name, don't get the pass-through. Just get the type right here. There's the screws on. Because usually you don't have to add any air unless you got a leak. But sometimes, during the wintertime, you'll lose a few PSI. It takes nothing, just a few seconds to unscrew that cap, add air. That way the air will go in real quick. If you try running air through these things, it just seems to take forever. So I've learned my lesson on that. But I was just going to show you, now that we do not have any of these extenders, I was going to show you how I go about airing up the tires. Well, let me show you my setup here. You may have seen it before if you've seen my videos. Here's a little system we got right there. It's been working great for about 10 years. I need to upgrade it to the new color monitor. They got a little bit nicer one. So let's step outside. Okay, this is on the dualies in the back. You can see I used to have one of those. It would turn around like a J or a backward J. Then you could have kind of easy access to it. But it was always leaking, getting loose, and so I just got rid of it, and I just screwed it on the sensor right here. And I got skinny enough fingers I can easily, if I want to add air, I just quickly unscrew it. And now to get to this valve, I use this tool right here. And I just go up in between the tires, and it fits on there just fine. Now getting to the back one's a little more tricky. Where's it at? There it is. Let's see if you can you see it? Can you see it? There it is. All right, you see it right there. So that one's a little more tricky, so I had to come up with something. So what I came up with was this little device, because I needed something to get me the right angle. So with this, I can stick through there and put it right on and air up the tire. Of course, I can run my hand in here quickly and just unscrew the sensor completely, because I found it so much quicker to add air. Just remove the sensor. And that's another tip. When you screw those sensors on there, don't get them too tight, because you'll crush that little O-ring and cause a leak. So just get them on there snug and leave it be. But how I made this up, I couldn't find an exact air tool that gave me the right angle. So what I did, this is actually the end off an old grease gun. It happened to have the right angle. So one of these days, I need to make me one where I can reach in here and get this. That doesn't give me the right angle. One of these days I'll make another one. I believe this is just 1/8 pipe thread. I need to make me another tool so I can reach in here real easy and do everything from the outside. But it's no problem for me to reach in there, and I'll usually have to do this about once a year, just top off the tires during the winter time. And let me show you the front tires. So here's what we do on the front tires. So we got rid of the pass through. We just unscrew these as I need to, add a little air, and screw them right back on. So anyways, that's my little tip for the day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. See you, bye.